Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the rest of the internet. I want to share the latest chapter from my book. It is titled Feeding the Birds. Recently, I was feeding the birds the extra bananas we had. I delight in feeding the birds. I cherish nature and the sense of belonging it brings. It occurred to me that we should be mindful of what we feed our minds and how this affects our well-being and our writing. I thought this would make a good chapter topic, and here we are. I am also sharing my art piece I created showing off the beautiful hummingbird. In a previous chapter titled Feelings and Emotions, I used birds in the imagery, and I am using birds again here in this chapter. Now is a good time to interject and state what imagery in writing is. According to my friend ChatGPT, imagery captures the essence of an experience by skillfully crafting language that paints vivid mental pictures, arousing the senses and transporting the reader into a world alive with sensory impressions. We have to consider the audience, the message, the impact, and the mindset you want to carry. I want to reach people who have never written a book before. I want to reach people in the book writing space. Even persons who have written books before can benefit from reading this book. The message I want to convey is that writing a book can be a journey of learning and discovery, and if I can do it, then so can you. The impact I want to have is to engender more books that positively impact the thinking and actions of the readers. I want to keep a positive outlook on life that promotes my well-being despite living with mental illness. The term that comes to my mind at the moment is GIGO, or GIGO, which stands for garbage in, garbage out. It comes from computer science. It suggests that the quality of the output or results from a computer system or process is directly determined by the quality of the input. I choose to feed my mind with educational and intelligent content. I feed my mind with thought-provoking content. I think in terms of solutions rather than complaining about problems. I like stories of people who have overcome their struggles. A positive mindset helps with my creativity, productivity, and well-being. I practice an attitude of gratitude and encourage my feelings of contentment. Exercise and hobbies also build my mind in positive ways. I reason with my doubts and negative self-talk. I embrace constructive criticism. All these things make me a better person and a better writer. I asked my friend ChatGPT, is it possible that a negative mindset makes a good writer? And this is how he replied. A negative mindset can add depth and authenticity to a writer's work, fueling exploration of dark themes and creating relatable narratives. However, it's important to maintain balance and self-awareness to prevent it from hindering productivity and well-being. Of course, a good writer and good book is subjective. There is an audience for pessimism and darkness and such. People may relate to your struggles. The idea is to show that what we feed our minds affects our thinking and actions and affects our writing. We should be mindful of this and choose wisely what comes into our mind space. I choose optimism and positivity for my well-being, and I want my writing to have a positive impact. You may decide on something different that suits you and your writing.